Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to the midweek sales and deals video here on Steam. So 10 awesome games on sale. Most of them are still well priced regionally. So if you had any of these on your wish list, make sure to grab them because who knows, as we've seen recently, a lot of games are getting price increases. So we start off with a big one, Doom Eternal. So Doom Eternal is on sale. 75% off. This is the standard version. Don't get this. 449 in India, less than 500 in India for Doom Eternal is a very good price, less than $10. 874 in the UK, 13 in Canada, 10 euros as well. Now there is a year one pass, there's the deluxe version, which is still not too bad. 800 for the deluxe version, which includes the content, extra content, these things here. So 539, $12, no, not this one, here, this one. 800, 1749, less than 15 in the UK, 23 in Canada, 524 in Philippines. So yeah, make sure to grab this if you still haven't picked up Doom Eternal, although you can play this via the Game Pass. Next is Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. So another very awesome game, high quality, well-made game. If you like big RPGs with a lot of fantasy elements, this is the one. Party based, but very enjoyable and still very cheap. Like stuff like this is what worries me. Like if this was to go up in price, it would be a shame. So this is 60% off, only 396, less than 400, $18, 12 pounds, 22 in Canada, 500 roughly in the Philippines and 26 in Australia. So 400 rupees for a game that is potentially up to 150 hours of gameplay, and your friends can jump in and play with you. It's like a drop in, drop out co-op. And yeah, I've played a little bit and I really liked it. It's very well done, fully voiced as well. Next is Mortal Kombat. So Mortal Kombat 11 is on sale. Now I'm not too familiar with the Mortal Kombat games. I don't play fighting games, but it is a fairly recent game and it is very cheap. Look at this, 90% off. So 269 in India, $5, $5 only. 4 pounds, 7 in Canada, 5 in the Eurozone, 150 in the Philippines, and 749 in Australia. There's an ultimate version, which is a little more, but still not too bad. And then there's also a bundle with Injustice 2. Now, generally speaking, Warner Brother games have been very well priced. I mean, if you look at things like Mad Max or the Middle Earth games, those games are extremely cheap. So hopefully they don't increase their prices because these are very well made AAA games that are very cheap. Next is Ancestors Legacy. So this is a medieval RTS strategy style game. It looks really good and has decent reviews here. So this is 85% off, only 225 in India, $524, 449 pounds, 694 in Canada. There's a demo here as well, so you could try that out. Next is Titanfall 2. So once again, I mention this game every time I get a chance because the campaign is amazing in this game. Not very long, but very, very enjoyable, and is set in the same Apex Legends universe, Titanfall universe, whatever you want to call it. So Apex Legends came after this. A bit of similar elements from this one. Most of the weapons are same, but there's no wall running, obviously. The multiplayer, I don't know how it's doing recently, but this game is worth it just for the campaign alone. And it is also on a great sale, 90% off again. 149 in India, $3, 249 in the UK, 4 pounds, 4 in Canada, sorry, 3 euros, 150 in the Philippines, 4 in Australia, and this is the Ultimate Edition, which I believe includes all of this. So I'm not 100% sure, but if somebody has this, let me know, because this is ridiculous if this is the prices here when you can get the full game for a fraction of it. Next is Hunt Showdown. So a popular, I don't know, you can't really call it a battle royale. This is a multiplayer sort of extraction-based style game, PvP and PvE sort of thing. So set in like the 1890s or something. You have to get into an area, kill a couple of monsters, extract something from them, and then get out while the other teams are also hunting you. Not a lot of people in a map, maybe like 10 teams or something. And it's one of those where you get a character and you have to level that character up, and if they die, they're dead permanently. So not bad. Player numbers are still decent. So you can see here peak is 26, right now 11,000. So I guess when the um, I guess North America wakes up, there'll be more people in. Not bad for a small game, especially because you don't need a lot of people on a map. So maybe 20 people or something. Very good game. The audio is wonderful in this game. For a multiplayer game, it's got the same binaural audio you have in games like Hellblade X, for example. And it is on a good price. Regional pricing is good as well. They haven't increased it. 600 rupees, $16, 14.39 in the UK and 21.60 in Canada. Next is New World. So Amazon's MMORPG. It seems to be going up and down in ratings. It's 69.49, which is just under positive. 70 is positive, so you could call it positive, I suppose. At launch, I don't know how well it was doing, but it seems to have settled in. Still people playing. You can see 10,000 right now, 17,000 peak. So if you were interested, maybe it might be worth a look now. It's on a 50% sale. 800 in India, $20, 1675 in the UK, and 26 in Canada. Next is the Stalker games. So I've put one here, Shadow of Chernobyl, but all three of them are on sale, and you can get the entire trilogy as a bundle for very cheap as well. Overwhelmingly positive game. A little old now, from 2007, so about 16 years old. So this is Shadow of Chernobyl. Individually, 70% off, 169 in India, $6, £3, 479 euros. The bundle here is also 70%, 254. So it makes a lot more sense to get all three games. $12, 629 in the UK, 1379 in Canada. So not a bad price for all three together. Next we have Dead Space 3. So this is the original trilogy of Dead Space games. This is the final one. I don't think this was well received at the time, but if you want to complete it, you can grab it here. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, the first two games had been given away on Origin a long time ago, maybe like 2018 or something. So you may already have it if you've been following my channel for a long time. But if not, the entire trilogy is on sale. All three of the games are on sale. You can buy the collection here. Individually, $249 for Dead Space 3, $5, 449 pounds, 674 in Canada, and then you have the entire trilogy at 83% of 500 in India. Another game that I like to mention is Mudrunner. So if you are like me, you like sim games, this is off-road sim. Very nice game, very relaxing game. Of course, there's a sequel now, SnowRunner. It's got a lot more content, but this is also pretty solid for the game that this is. You have to transport lumber basically, and there are a few other tasks and objectives, but very nice, very difficult as well. You have to be very slow and careful with all of this. Positive reviews, and this is 80% off, only 200 in India, $4, 359 in the UK, 519 in Canada. There's an American Wilds edition, which is like the full version, you could say. It has another expansion, a bunch of trucks as well. So this has the American Wilds expansion, and it's only a little more. So as you can see here, this is 200, this is 239, $4, $5. So if you want, get this one. It's the complete thing, and yeah, you'll enjoy it. And then another game that I keep mentioning, mostly because I'm worried that this will go up in price. This is Achilles Legends Untold. So this is a ARPG, and this reminds me a lot of Titan Quest because it's similar Greek setting, but it's made into a bit of a Souls-like game. So it's got the same isometric perspective. You play like you would play a normal ARPG, but the fights are more challenging. They want a Souls-like experience here. It is in early access, but still there is plenty of content and it's got good reviews. Not a lot of reviews though. So this is 30% off, 426 in India, $14, 1084 pounds. Now, if you are in India at least, I'm not sure about other regions, this is actually cheaper on the Epic Game Store. So notice it's 328 here. Over on Steam, it's 400 something. So if you're in the US, can you let me know what the price is or other regions? Because on Steam, this was $13.99. Is it still $13.99 on Epic, or is it a little cheaper for you as well? So if you are interested, you could buy it here. And yeah, like I said, the game is good quality. Oftentimes, when the game is out of early access, when they get the full release, they tend to increase the price. Plus, with all the regional prices going up, I'm worried a little bit about that as well. So anyway, so this is the final game here. Lots of great games here, Doom Eternal, obviously. Thank you for watching as always. Let me know if you're picking up something, and I'll see you in the next one.